Thanks for clicking on this thumbnail. I promise you, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm gonna give you guys straight facts on how to get taller. So stick with me to the end of this video. By the end of this video, you guys are definitely going to learn one or two things that you can implement to help you get taller. Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to this channel. If you guys are checking out this channel for the very first time, highly suggest that you guys consider subscribing because I make awesome contents on weekly basis where I give you guys some of the best tips on how to look your best, how to feel your best, how to get into the modeling industry. So definitely check this out. Yes, it is possible to get taller even as an adult. If you're not yet an adult, good news, you're still growing. So watch this video and I'm going to give you some tips on how you can optimize your genetic potential in terms of height. But if you're already an adult, there are a couple of things that you can do to get a few inches taller, and that's what I'm going to break down in this video. So stick with me. Alright, so if you're not yet an adult, you are still growing. So just be patient. But in the meantime, there are a couple of things that you can do to optimize and increase your genetic potential. Number 1, the very first thing, don't smoke. Smoking stunts your growth. So does the alcohol, but especially smoking. Smoking stunts your growth. So if you're not yet an adult and you're still growing, stop smoking. Keep in mind, men stop growing at the age of 21 and women stop growing around 19 and so. Another tip to make sure that you reach your genetic potential is to take a lot of protein, take calcium, make sure you have a well-balanced diet because that will really aid in terms of nourishing your body and nourishing your bones so you can grow taller. Now, this next tip is probably the most important tips for both teenagers as well as adults. This tip cannot be understated. Get enough sleep. Now check this out, a lot of your growing actually happens when you're sleeping, so making sure that you're getting your adequate sleep can really help you repair and optimize your growth potential. But why? It's most important to get your sleep, especially as a pre-adult, because of your human growth hormone. When you're sleeping, your pituitary gland in your brain releases the human growth hormone. Once this HGH is being released into your bloodstream, that helps you grow taller and it also makes your bone stronger. The next thing you want to do is to make sure you are getting a lot of exercises. Exercise actually helps you grow in the sense that they stimulate the amount of HGH being released into your bloodstreams. That helps you grow. And it's also great because you're toning your muscles, you're stretching, and that helps you reach your full genetic potential. Another tip that is really important, especially for the millennials, is to practice a good posture. We are constantly down on our phones. We have a neck bent. We are over a desk at school. Making sure you practice a good posture is very important because this will help your vertebrae get longer. Now, for adults, yes, it is possible to get taller regardless of the age. Even if you are in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, it is still possible to get taller. So, here's how to do yoga and do stretches regularly. It's been proven that doing yoga and stretching regularly can actually help you gain 2 to 3 inches of height. So, the more you do yoga, the more your muscles are stretching, the more your back is stretching, your posture is getting corrected, and you can actually gain 2 inches of height. And we know that 2 inches of height goes a long way, especially in the modeling industry. You also want to make sure as an adult that you have a balanced diet. Get your proteins, get your calcium, just have a well-balanced diet overall because this is like nourishing your body. Now, the secret weapon to actually gaining taller as an adult is HGH, human growth hormone. HGH is actually released in your body naturally. It's released in the brain from the pituitary gland. HGH is actually released in men the most between the ages 15 to 19, and for women it's released the most from ages 13 to 18. This is why you see teenagers around that age, they grow so rapidly. As an adult, HGH is still being released, but not at a full capacity as it was when you were a teenager. So HGH is being released at a smaller doses. Thus, it helps you increase your muscle mass rapidly, your bones are getting getting stronger and you're actually growing taller and bigger. So here's the thing. There are a couple of things that you guys can do to increase your natural level of HGH, and it all starts with your sleep. So the very first thing is to make sure you get an adequate sleep, because when you're sleeping there are miracles happening in your body. The number one, melatonin is being released from your pineal gland. Now the pineal gland has a very important role in your body. It's shaped like an almond. It's located in the center of the brain, right between your eyes and above. It has a light receptor, which is why some people call it as the third eye. Now the pineal gland is light sensitive, so it's very important that you sleep in the dark, because when you don't sleep in the dark, let's say for example you sleep with the television on or you sleep with the light lamp, what happens in the pineal gland is actually sensing the lights around, and because of that it's not releasing melatonin to its full capacity. So you want to make sure you try to sleep in the dark, because your pineal gland will function properly, and this will help you get an adequate sleep. Another thing that helps increasing your HGH level in your body is to lose body fat. Getting exercise is very important, because exercise will help you release natural HGH that will ultimately help you get taller. So these are my tips for actually getting taller. Naturally, if you guys don't feel like doing any of those things, one quick solution is to wear insoles that actually boost your height. There are some really cool and clever insoles in the market that you guys can slip into your shoes. That would definitely give you a boost in your height. Alright guys, so that's it for how to get taller naturally regardless of the age. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment box down below. I would like to hear from you guys. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Always, I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to Grow Taller Tips, Tricks, and hit that bell icon to stay updated with our future contents and updates. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, follow tips and grow taller. Team Grow Taller Tips, Tricks. Thank you.